I am Nicholas Poeles and I want to do a presentation. I chose Saudi Arabia for presentation trade as it is very strategic, especially in the light of various key underlying factors such as country economic power, industry development, and favorable business environment according to international trade. Here in explains why Saudi Arabia is attractive option for procurement. One, strategic location in global trade hub. Saudi Arabia is strategically centered in a gateway of Europe, Asia, and Africa, making it ideal strategic global hub to various industrial sectors that are becoming increasingly diverse. Historically, an expert of oil, Saudi Arabia has in recent years been engaged in diversification through the initiative of Vision 2030. The country is investing in a wide range of sectors from manufacturing and technology to renewable energy and construction, therefore opening opportunities for businesses that seek to source goods and materials from the industries. 3. Value for money. Saudi Arabia provides cost competitive sourcing alternative primarily in petrochemicals, construction materials, and industrial chemistry. Natural sources coupled with government initiative to manufacture and make it possible for Saudi suppliers to oversupply at a competitive prices. 4. Government initiatives and business reforms. The country has implemented various business friendly reforms, especially to attract foreign trade and investment. Part of these reforms involve reduction in trade barriers, simplification of customs procedures, and establishment of special economic zones. The Saudi Arabian the Saudi Arabian General Investment Authority also offers incentives to the foreign companies, allowing to invest in a country or enter in a trade partnership agreement that's streamlining procurement transactions in favor of international companies. 5. A reliable supply of energy and resources. Being among the largest producers of oil and gas in the world, Saudi Arabia has ensured supplies of energy in a reliable and stable manner, highly crucial for many industries that involve manufacturing or heavy industry processes. This will ensure that companies purchasing from Saudi Arabia can rely on consistent production and supply capabilities of their country, especially businesses in sector depending on energy intensive processes. A key cultural practice in Saudi Arabia that is essential to understand when conducting business. Point 1. Respect for hierarchy. Saudi has a strong hierarchy society, both in business and societal setting. Decisions are typically made by senior leaders of high-ranking officials, and it is important to show deference and respect to those in positions of authority when conducting businesses. Addressing senior figures appropriately and waiting for them to lead the conversation is considered respectful. Point 2. Emphasis on relationships and trust. Wasta. Building personal relationship that trust is crucial in Saudi business culture. The concept of wasta, personal connection, is often important for navigating business deals and negotiation. Saudis prefer to do business with people they know and trust, so investing time in relationship building before formal agreement is vital. Point 3. Indirect communication and saving face. Saudi often communicate in an indirect manner to avoid confrontation or cause embarrassment. They may avoid saying no directly or may use polite language to express disagreement, understanding subtle cues and reading between the line is important to avoid misunderstanding religion and culture tradition. Islam plays a central role in daily life, and businesses' interaction may be influenced by religion practice. Prayer, prayer times are observed throughout the day, and it is essential to be mindful of this breaks during meetings. All negotiation Friday are the holy day of rest, and it is important to respect cultural and religious holidays. 5. Conservative dress and etiquette. Saudi culture places high value on modesty and conservative dress. In business settings, both men and women are expected to dress modestly. Men typically wear traditional attire, robe, while women wear an abaya. In more formal settings, business attire is also appropriate, but modesty is the key. The cultural practice in Saudi that how they differ from the United States. Respect. 1. Respect for hierarchy. Saudi Arabian business and social structure in Saudi are hierarchical. Decisions are typically made by senior leaders and important to show deference and respect. United States, the US has more egalitarian business culture where hierarchy is less emphasized. Decisions are made collaboratively. It is common for employees at various levels to voice their opinions. Emphasis on relationship and trust. Saudi business relationship in Saudi Arabia are built on personal trust and connection. The concept of wasta. United States, while relationships are important in US business culture, and efficiency and quick transactions are more often prioritized. Indirect communication. Saudi Arabia, in Saudi culture, communication tends to be indirect, and people may avoid saying no outright to prevent causing offense or embarrassment. United States, the US business culture values direct communication, and Americans are more likely to express their thought, disagreement, or refusal openly and clearly, viewing their transparency as efficient and honest. Reaching culture before conducting a procurement transaction can provide numerous benefits for both you and businesses. 1. Building relationship. 2. Effective communication. 3. Negotiation strategies. 4. Compliance and ethics. 5. Market insights. 6. Risk management, emphasizing reputation, operational efficiency. From the research project, I learned that understanding a country culture significantly enhances procurement success. Building relationship based on cultural norms foster trust with local suppliers, leading to a more favorable terms. Effective communication tailored to culture preferences minimizes misunderstanding and strengthens negotiation. Awareness of local compliance and ethical will help avoid legal issues and support responsible sourcing. Additionally, culture insights provide valuable market knowledge that align product with consumer preferences. Recognizing socio-political dynamics can mitigate risks associated with procurement. Overall, cultural understanding not only improves operational efficiency but also bolsters a company's reputation in international markets.